Hi guys, so I'm finally doing this highly requested video. So this is going to be my skincare products that I swear by. It took me a lot to get this routine perfected for me. Now before I start, I am going to say, of course, that I am in no way an expert in skincare, and of course what worked for me may not work for you, but I just want to share my experience, and I've been asked a lot to just share what products I use for oily, acne prone skin and how I got my acne under control. So, and also before I do start to tell you about the products, I do want to go ahead and tell you certain things that I was doing that was actually aggravating and causing me even more acne. So if you're interested, then keep on. My skin is very oily and very sensitive. Like, I wouldn't only break out in my face, I would break out in my chest, in my back. The first thing I was doing was not checking the ingredients in any of the makeup products that I was buying. If you're suffering from acne, you cannot do that, and especially if you're oily, you cannot. So I remember my first product was from Benefit, which I love, but my first foundation I tried, and when I put this on, I mean, it was my first like high-end foundation and it looked flawless, but it wasn't oil free, and I cannot use anything that's not oil free with my oily skin, sensitive skin. It was clogging my pores. I didn't want to leave the foundation. I had no idea it was the foundation. Like, I wasn't doing research or anything. I just knew that I had bad acne and I wanted something full coverage to cover. The second mistake I was doing is going to sleep without removing your makeup. I don't care how tired you are, how lazy you are, this is a must. You may say, okay, I'm not gonna do it today, but I'll do it tomorrow. Well, guess what? Now your pillow has all these germs and makeup stuck on it. Unless you're the person that changes your pillowcase every single day, that one night that you didn't take off your makeup is just there on your pillow, and you're just sleeping on top of all those germs, on top of all that makeup. Even till this day, okay, I'm not completely like acne free. I still break out, but like 90% of my acne is gone. So that was one thing. Sleeping with your makeup, you cannot. Your pores are gonna get clogged bad. The third thing I was doing, going back to the sleeping subject, I was putting a lot of treatments in my hair. I wouldn't like put my hair up or anything. I'm not saying, oh my god, you have to wash your hair every day now before you go to sleep or anything like that. But if you have all these things, oh my god, I can't tell you guys. And the way I broke out, and it took me so long. Like, none of these things would like click to me, and I was like, oh, this is what's causing my acne. Let me stop. Try to sleep. If you don't want to grab it because you don't want to like make you know, a dent or whatever in your hair, maybe you styled it, at least have it out of your face, okay? And do not, if you have oily skin, do not, even if you wrap it in something with a treatment on, like with an oil in your hair or something like that, even if you wrap it up, you're gonna move towards in the night. This oil may get in your pillowcase. Then I was like really stressed, really depressed, so that added, because you know, stress will make you break out even more. So this added to my acne. Another thing I was doing when I was showering, I like to do treatments. I still do treatments, I just don't go to sleep with my treatments on. In the shower, I also do treatments. The bad habit I was doing in the shower was, I was basically washing my hair, then I would put a treatment on. I would put the treatment on, then I would go ahead, put soap all over my body. So I had already like cleansed my body. Then I would go ahead and wash this mask or oil. You can't do that. That is why I kept breaking out like around my back, and I washed this treatment really good. So again, my advice is, if you are using like heavy treatments on your hair or even conditioner, just make sure, or maybe I'm the only one that was doing that routine like that, who knows, but I'm just sharing my experience, okay? The reason I was leaving it for so long and leaving it for last is because you usually are supposed to leave a hair treatment like 5-10 minutes, so I would like leave that till the end and then rinse it off. The other bad habit was, which if you were like me, then you'll be like, oh my god, I know, I was not drinking water. You need to drink water. I just did not like water, just the the thought of it, it was like, no, I don't want water. I'd rather have my Coke or my juice or this, like, not water. And until this day, it's hard. But believe me, what I do is I literally just keep water in my house. Like, there's no other option. Whether I have a weak moment, yes, I'm not gonna say I only drink water. Like, if I go out to eat, I'm only gonna drink water. What I did to make it easier for me is I started to use, you know, that bottle, the infused water that you could just, like, it comes like in a little thing where you could just put anything you want, like fruit, pure water, and just like infuse it with things. And believe me, when I infuse my water with fruits and stuff, I drink so much more of it. If you already love water, that's a plus. You're already like doing lots of benefits to your skin, flushing out all those toxins. But I basically like to do like slice of oranges, I like to do lemon, lime, grapefruit, not all at the same time. I like to mix, you know, you want to change it up each day if you can. You put berries like raspberries, blueberries, those are so good, like antioxidants for you. And the other thing, guys, hands off the face. I know how hard it is, and I used to be so guilty and do it all the time. I cannot be in a restaurant or anywhere that I could rest my hands, because this was me the whole day, touching. Now just the thought of even doing it like freaks me out. Your hands are disgustingly full of germs, okay? You could like sanitize the whole day. Your hands are full of germs. You do not want to place your hands anywhere near your face. I know it could be a really bad habit, but if you haven't noticed, try to notice when you're doing it. So let's get started with the products. So what I like to do first to remove my makeup is I use these wipes by Neutrogena, and you know, if you're sensitive, if you're acne prone, Neutrogena is a really good brand. So these are the makeup remover cleansing towelettes, and I like to just take one of these and I remove all my makeup basically as much as I can. It's not gonna take off like my mascara or anything like that, because I use waterproof. The next thing I do is I go ahead with this Almay. This is the Almay eye makeup remover pads, and these are not the oil free. These are actually long wear and waterproof, but the only place that I put these, okay, it just comes like in little pads like this, and I just take it and I put it on my eye like this and let the makeup melt a little. So, but they also sell this in the oil free if you don't use waterproof. And my mistake that I was doing before was, that's it, that's just what I did. Oh yeah, okay, my makeup is removed, I used maybe 2 of those towelettes, I saw that it came out white, fine, finished. No, oh was I wrong. And I finally realized I still had so much makeup. Even though I removed it with this, there was still so much. I just thought like, okay, my towelette is coming out white, it's still white, it's fine, right? I used 2, that should be enough. So what I did was I invested in this Clarisonic Mia, and you do not by all means have to buy the Clarisonic, which is very pricey. They sell this now in the drugstore. There's so many brands that do this, but the way this will clean, deep cleanse your pores, your face, never will you get that if you just think like, okay, I'll just use that and I'll go ahead and wash my face. Like, maybe it works for you, but again, this is my experience. I'm sharing my experience. This, what it would remove, like, it was filthy. You would think that I never even washed or cleansed my face with these towelettes. It was filthy, like I had a full face of makeup on. So I would go ahead and just use any cleanser, put it on this, and it's very nice to use. You just charge it, you take it anywhere. The only thing you have to replace is the brush. You just basically rub it all over your face, and you will see how much dirt will be in the brush. So for the shower, I like to use 2 face scrubs, and they're both from St. Ives, and they look like this. So this one is very famous. I think everyone has seen this. This has been around like even before I was born, I think. And this is the St. Ives Apricot Scrub, and it's oil free. Very important. They do have many different variations of the St. Ives. They have different scrubs. Not all of them are oil free, so again, make sure you look for that. It's like the little small beads that it has. I would say that if you have active acne, this will be a little harsh, but I love this because it's not comedogenic, dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, and formulated without parabens. You want a product that is hypoallergenic. That is very important, so you know that is not like pore clogging. Very important. This is really nice from the drugstore. You don't always have to buy expensive things for it to work. But I went ahead and found this one from St. Ives, and let me say, since I found this one, you can tell the difference. This is like very loved, very loved. I have several backups of these, and this is the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. Now this one is so soothing. It's much more mild. It still will do the same kind of cleansing. You'll still get a nice cleanse, but it's just more mild. And this is oil free with salicylic acne medication, and it's sulfate free and paraben free, and it's 100% natural exfoliants. Other products that are really nice that I enjoy, I put them anytime during the day. You can carry them with you. It's just really nice and soothing and calming. And these two are from Badescu. If you've seen most of my get readies with me, I'm usually using one of these. I just put them like before my makeup. And these are both oil free, and this one is the facial spray by Badescu with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And what I love about Badescu is that they tell you on the side what skin type their products are suitable for. So these two here are where it says skin types, it says all, so they're good for all skin types. Just in case you don't like the rose water, they also have this version of facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea, and they're just really nice. They're a nice like a hydrating moisturizer, but oil free. If you're using a lot of acne medication, you're gonna want to use like some kind of moisturizer spray. Okay, even for setting your makeup you can use this. And for moisturizer, I currently only have one moisturizer. It took a lot in me to even think of using a moisturizer. If you're oily, you will know that you're like, I don't freaking need a moisturizer. Like, I don't want any other kind of moisture. I have enough. But you do. But what you want to look for is a gel. You don't want to look for like a lotion or anything heavy or serum. My favorite one is from Clinique, another brand that is really good if you have acne prone sensitive skin. It's really good. And this is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Be careful not to use the lotion, okay? I use this every single day. I cannot imagine applying my makeup without applying this first. It's like really good to moisturize. That way you're telling your skin, okay, I'm moisturized. Like, you don't have to produce extra amounts of oil. But if you're more on a budget, then try one. Maybe, I know a lot of people like Cetaphil. I've used that. I did not like it. I did not like it, but try from Neutrogena. Neutrogena has many like moisturizers that are oil free, but this is just the one I use and I absolutely love it. And again, is the gel version. Okay, and again, if guys you're using a lot of acne medication, it is very important, and if you read on the packages, it usually tells you to use a sunscreen. Very important to use sunscreen. Your face is extremely sensitive when you're using acne medications. It's usually really strong. Your face is even more sensitive than usual. You want to make sure to use a sunblock, and the one I use is also from Clinique, and this is the broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen. You don't have to use the one this high, 50. You could use, they also have it in 30. And again, I use Clinique, but Neutrogena, I'm just saying Neutrogena because I just know a fact that they're very good for acne prone skin, sensitive. So Neutrogena also sells really nice one, or if you already have your SPF. But this one, of course, I love because it's oil free. My number one thing for that I look for in ingredients, it's oil free, non-acnegenic, so specifically targeted, appropriate for sensitive skins. So this is very important. Is 100% fragrance free, so if you're sensitive to smells, is allergy tested, photo allergy tested and dermatologist tested. And I don't only use it when I'm like using acne medication. I use it all year round, winter, spring, summer, fall. You want to protect yourself from the sun. That's the #1 cause of aging. Okay, and if you don't care about aging right now, do it at least for the ingredients that you're putting on your face. I forgot one step. So basically, I've told you that I wasn't using the Clarisonic as much. So if you're too lazy and you just don't want to go in the bathroom and you don't want to rinse your face or anything like that, which happens to me a lot of the times, so what I do is after I use this towelette, I go ahead and I use this lotion. Well, it's called lotion, but it's like a toner, a cleanser. It's a cleanser from Badescu, and it looks like this. And I don't know where I left my other one. It's like almost, oh, here it is. So you see, as you see, it's almost done. And of course I have my backups ready because this is how I remove my makeup every single day. Okay, if not, I can't imagine how I would be breaking out. So this is the Badescu Alpha Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion. And this one says the skin types is CDS. So that's combination, dry, sensitive. So basically when I'm feeling very lazy, I don't want to go use my Clarisonic, I just want to be in bed, I basically take like some cotton and I just use at least 3, and I make sure the last cotton comes out completely clean, and this just leaves me nice and clean and not like excessively dry. Remove dirt, oil, and makeup left behind after cleansing with our mild or alcohol-free. This is alcohol-free toner. So again, you don't want to use things, try not to use things with alcohol because you're just gonna dry your skin even more. I understand if maybe the acne products that you are treating your skin, maybe that has alcohol, but besides that, like anything else, try for it to be alcohol free. Now for masks, I like to use especially peel off masks, because if you do use a lot of acne medication, and not only like that, just regularly, even if you don't use anything, you're gonna have a lot of like dead skin cells just on your skin, and if you remove that, your makeup is gonna apply so much nicer, your skin is gonna be glowing, you're just gonna have fresh new skin, and it's gonna be baby soft and nice. I use 3 different masks. 2 are peel off and 1 is not. You just wash it off. So we'll start with the one I wash off, and this is very famous too, and it's been around for such a long time, and it's drugstore, and it's the, I don't know if you say it like that, but I say Queen Helene or Queen Helen, and this is the mint julep mask, and it says complexion solution, deeply cleans and refreshes oily and acne prone skin. So like I said, this is for oily acne prone skin, and it's exactly like, don't you feel good purchasing this, knowing like it makes me feel like it's exactly made for me, like oily and acne prone skin. So when you put this on, you definitely feel like a little tingly, nothing too harsh, but you do feel it like working, and it's nice. Like even if you don't want to put it all over your skin, even if you want to use it like maybe as an acne spot treatment, I would do that. I am oily everywhere, so I do use this basically all around my face, but if you're not, you can just go ahead and apply this to the areas that you just want to dry out. But I really love this, and it's so affordable, and I use this maybe like twice a week. If you want to use it more than maybe 3 times a week, but you don't want to overdo it. And after this, it's nice to apply a nice moisturizer just so you don't stay like super dry. Or my peel off mask, it's so satisfying, the peel off mask, because you get to see all that gunk that came out and you just feel like it worked right away. So these 2 that I have here are these here, and basically I get them from AliExpress, but I do know that you do get them at Amazon as well. I've seen them even on eBay. So this one is basically called the Peel Off Mask Gold Collagen Whitening Anti-Wrinkle. So you're basically saying, but I'm not looking for anti-wrinkles or anything like that. I just love this because when I apply this, you do want to apply this more in like a thicker layer, just so you can peel it off easier. You don't want to be like applying the super thin, you're just gonna have a hard time taking it off. So you want to do a nice thick layer, let it dry for about 15 minutes. This, the way, I mean, if you're really sensitive, then I would say like maybe just go with something like this that you don't have to like peel off, because this is like really, I would say, intense. But when you take it off, it is going to, like, you're gonna feel it because it really like sticks to you. But that's what I love about it, because I know it's like removing all that dead skin and bad stuff, so my new skin can come through. And this is like maybe $8. And the other one, which is very hard, I can't read a thing because it's in another language, as you can see, but this is the Daiso mask, and this is the black charcoal mask. No, charcoal is very good for your face, whether you're oily, acne prone. It's just really good for detoxifying. And this one is around maybe $4, $5. These will like really stick to your skin, so when you're peeling it off, it's really gonna take out all that gunk. And the reason I love this black one is because you could really see all the whiteheads, and even some of like your hairs will come out. Just don't put it like in your stash or around your eyebrows, because you will like rip them off. If you want something more mild, like maybe by like, I think Freeman or stuff like that, they have peel off masks, but they're really soft. Just the thought that maybe one of these things, or one of the bad habits, or one of these products will work for you is like, makes me very happy, because this is how I got help, by watching YouTube, by doing research. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.